Welcome back to this week's episode of CTV.
Let's start off with a gritty competition with Nathaniel, Brock, and Zach.
This week on CTV, we had a gritty competition. Check it out. I'm here with the gritty champion, Dahmer. Now, Dahmer, what made you gritty so well out there?
I'm just really good. I'm the best there is. I knew I was going to win. I practice every day in the varsity high school boys locker room, so I'm just so good.
Great answer. That was fire. Back to the nest.
Good job, Elliot.
Now let's go look at the new Armory with Hunter, Berg, and Jace.
This week, I'm going to be interviewing local recruiter Sergeant Denherter about the new Armory in town. I'm here with Sergeant Denherter from the Minnesota Army National Guard. Could you tell us what the Armory does here in town?
So the Armory here in town, it's a training facility for the National Guard unit that we have. We actually share one with Laverne and Pipestone, so we actually kind of drill at both of the locations right now. Use it for all kinds of different training purposes. And different readiness purposes for preparing ourselves for whatever is next.
And so you guys are building a new one, is that right?
That is correct. It's going to be done by Pancake Motors. It's going to be about a 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art building, which is definitely going to allow us to all drill at the same location. So we're not going to be split up between two armories. We're going to have spots where we can store all of our equipment inside rather than it being outside in the cold all the time, and just going to have a lot more room in order to conduct the training that we have to do.
Awesome. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing the new Armory. Back to the nest.
Thanks, guys.
Now let's check out the breakfast that FFA had with Blake, Marcus, Cody, and Braden.
This week on CTV, me, Marcus, and Braden checked out the Pancake Breakfast that FFA hosted.
Check it out. Why are you guys doing this breakfast?
Well, it's National FFA Week, so we figured we should do something inclusive for the community, and we just wanted to appreciate all the people who have helped FFA throughout the years, so that we figured this pancake breakfast would be really good for that.
And what are you guys all serving?
We have buttermilk pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, sausage, eggs, and bacon.
All right, thank you. How did the breakfast go this morning?
Well, it went really good. We actually had probably close to 150 people there, and we had pancakes, sausages. We also had a few eggs and some bacon there, and we had probably about 25 members that came and helped, and it was really a successful event. And actually, this is the first year we've ever done this, so this was kind of all new for us. But everybody showed up. I mean, we had a pretty good time just kind of giving each other a hard time. And so many hands make light work, so it turned out really well.
Thank you.
Those were some really good pancakes.
Back to the nest.
Those look like some good pancakes.
Now let's go check out a girls' state hockey vlog with Macy, Brooklyn, Morgan, and Billy.
This week on CTV, we did a girls' state hockey vlog. Check it out. So
At the
we just
send-off.
got done with the send-off.
On the way to the bus, let's go!
Red.
Oh, there's a video. Hey! Yeah.
Megan, say hi. watching us.
Me, Ellen, and Jeffy here, and we are on our way to game 1. Woo!
Great season, hockey girls.
Back to the nest.
Great season, girls hockey.
Let's check out the Wordle of the day with Andy, Anyone, and Gannon.
This week on CTV, me, Andy, and Gannon held a competition for Wordle, and we interviewed Mr. Broghorst on his Wordle ability.
We're with Mr. Broghorst. And Mr. Broghorst, how long have you been playing Wordle?
About a month.
And what is your highest streak?
11.
And why should people play Wordle?
Well, I think it's a good way to learn a lot of new 5-letter words. It's a good, easy way to compete with people. Usually gives people something to talk about. You know, did you get the Wordle yet for today? It's just fun. I don't know what makes it addicting, but it is.
Hey, so Cody, what were your first guesses?
Fries and block.
So what do you think about this, and what is your strategy to get your Wordle?
To keep guessing because I have no clue.
Great. Now, Gannon, what words have you guessed already, and what is your strategy?
I always start with the letter crane, or the word crane. I had all gray, so far, not good.
And your second?
My second guess was fives.
And your third?
Pivot.
And have you gotten anything on those?
Yes, 2 green letters.
Ooh. Now, Macy, what are your guesses?
Oh, God.
My first guess was snack, and then Trump, and then Blaze, and now I have no green letters or yellow.
I'm here with our reigning champion, Gannon Arndt, and how did it feel beating Macy Stratton and Cody Mounts?
I mean, they're rookies, so I didn't find it that impressive at all.
That's Gannon for you.
Good job, Gannon.
Now let's go check out Rock County's new squads with Connor, Colin, Jordan, and Gavin.
This week on CTV, we interviewed Evan Buggy on the new police cars.
Let's check it out.
All right, I'm here with
Evan Verbrugge.
And when are all the new vehicles going to be here, and do you have any new ones already?
Well, this is our one of our newer ones. We do have a couple Ford Explorers that are sitting out there because we did get 2 additional staff, which caused us to have to get whatever was available. But the plan is to eventually get all Chevy Tahoes here in the future. So.
Okay, and is there any new features in these newer vehicles that aren't in the old ones?
More space. We got a lot of equipment that we got to carry in there, and just having more space and being able to get from point A to point B is obviously the biggest issue for us in the wintertime especially. So.
Perfect. And can you show us any key things you guys use in these vehicles?
I can bring Chad. Show it off there.
Just some of the key things you guys use in here.
The laptop in here. As you can see, it's working really good. The radio, obviously. We use the radio quite a bit. We got a light bar here, so all of our lights. Turn the switches. Camera system. Use the siren, the air horn. Turn the siren on. Obviously, when we're going to emergency calls, things like that, you need the siren. Also, the lights. The camera will boot up here. And as Evan was saying, we can do driver's license checks. By going here, driver's license inquiry, out of state. All of our traffic stops we can do pretty much from in here after we call them out, give our location. And if we have any pending calls, they kind of pinned up here. And also, I can go back and do any other CFSs or any other cases that we've done. I can look back on those and see, and I can add information if I need to from my car instead of having to drive back here. We also utilize a printer in our cars, so we can actually print our citations out, because I know this state did away with handwritten citations. So we can print accident reports from here. We can do exchange informations from our cars now, and basically all of our citations are issued right from here to here. Then we print them, we can issue the citation. Then, like I said, we got the radar cone here, the radar set up here. And like I said, it's just, this car is a lot nicer because it has a lot more room. I had a Ford Explorer. Rides a lot smoother, it's a lot quieter, shifts really nice.
Yay, police car.
Back to the nest.
Those are some cool squads.
Now into sports with Eli and Casey.
Hi, welcome back to sports. Let's go look at some highlights. Wrestling participated in the singles section meet at Wabasso last Saturday. Braden Ripka, Aiden Bonnet, Raiden Boyengay, Noah Melhoff, Jacob Madison, Leif Engebretson, and Hudson Howe all placed. Braden Ripka qualified for the state meet. Congrats, Braden. The girls hockey team wrapped up their season at the state tournament last Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, the Cardinals put up a good fight at the X against South St. Paul, but eventually fell 3-1. On Thursday, the Cardinals played at Tria Rink against River Lakes Stars. The girls fell 4-2 with Cameron Van Batavia scoring both goals for the Cardinals. Girls basketball finished up their regular season last Tuesday against Edgerton at home. The girls took home their 21st win of the year and set the school regular season wins record. The girls then hosted Redwood Valley in the first round of the playoffs at home on Saturday. The Cardinals destroyed Redwood 56-15 and play this Tuesday against Jackson. Boys basketball opened up the week this Tuesday against Worthington for their last home game of the year. The boys fell a few points short in a high-scoring game. Then on Friday, the boys wrapped up their regular season with a 73-59 win at Minneota. Boys hockey played against Worthington this Tuesday at home for their first playoff game. The Cardinals took home a 7-1 win with Brock Barron scoring a hat trick. The Cardinals then traveled to Mankato East on Saturday to take on the Cougars. The boys fell 7-1. That's all for this week.
Back to the nest.
Good job to all the sports teams this week.
That's it for this week's episode.
See you next week.